We are going to discuss about the titration experiment which is in your class 12 syllabus. So first of all we have to take a brief description about what is titration. You have to understand that what is titration. A titration is a common technique where a solution of known concentration is used to determine the concentration of an unknown solution. So, titration is an example of quantitative analysis. Now, normally we have four types of titrations. The first is known as acid-base titration. Second is precipitation titration. The third is your redox titration. The fourth is called as volumetric titration. This titration is an example of redox titration. So, coming to the experiment, the aim of our experiment is to find out normality and strength of a given an unknown KMnO4 solution by titrating it against N by 20 moles salt solution. That is, we have to find out the normality and strength of unknown KMnO4 solution. Okay, so what are the things which we are needing? We are needing conical flask, burette, pipette, KMnO4 solution, ferrous ammonium sulfate solution known as more salt solution, dilute sulfuric acid, etc. Now, since it is an example of a redox titration, so by seeing the reaction we can say that KMnO4 oxidizes ferrous ammonium sulfate into ferric sulfate and 68 water molecules are forming, as you can see by the reaction. Say that H2SO4 is an important reagent, you can say, used in this experiment. Now, what is the role of H2SO4? H2SO4 is necessary, that is, the acidic medium is necessary to carry out this reaction because it helps in the precipitation of manganese oxide. So, the KMnO4 is also acting as an self-indicator. In this experiment, we will not use any indicator because KMnO4 will act as a self-indicator. So, this titration is also known as permanganate titration. What is it is known? Permanganate titration. Now, coming to the observation table. Now, in observation table, we have to make the three columns. The first is your just serial number, that is, the experiment has to be repeated at least 3 times. Volume of more salt solution will be fixed, that is, we are taking at every time 20 ml of more salt solution. While the volume of KMnO4 will be different at every time because this more salt solution will be titrated by KMnO4 solution. This is the reading which we will obtain from the burette. We have to make it very clear that we have to perform the experiment or we have to take the readings till we get the 2 similar readings. That is, if suppose we are getting 21 ml of KMnO4 is used, then again it should be 21 ml of KMnO4. If it happens, then our experiment is correct. We have titrated it correctly. Otherwise, repeat it again till you get the 2 similar readings. You can note down in the observation table. Now, after seeing the observation table, now see the calculations. For the calculations, we use the formula molarity equation. N1V1 is equal to N2V2. Sometimes we can also use the molarity equation, but now here we are using the normality equation. N1 is the normality of more salt solution, while V1 is the volume of more salt solution taken. N2 is the normality of KMnO4 solution. V2 is the volume of KMnO4 solution. Now just by putting the values, that is N1 is normality of more salt solution, which is already given in the object, that is N by 20, multiplied by 20, that is the volume of more salt solution, which we repeat out at every time, is equal to N2, the normality of KMnO4 solution, which has to be calculated and multiplied by x ml. X is the burette reading, which we will obtain after, and which we will obtain it by doing it from the KMnO4 solution titrating. From titration we will obtain the volume value of x. So just by doing the calculation we can obtain the N2 value. Make sure that whenever you calculate the normality for the any of the titration, calculate it up to the 4 decimal place. The unit for normality is capital N, which is written in this formula. Then comes to the strength. Strength of KMnO4 is calculated by using the formula normality into equivalent weight. Yeah, this is 31.6 is the equivalent weight. Now from where we have got this equivalent weight? It is the molecular weight divided by N factor. In this case, we have just told you that it is the change of 5 electrons takes place. So the N factor is 5. So molecular weight divided by 5 in case of KMnO4, which is molecular weight of KMnO4 is 158 divided by 5, which gives you 31.6. So this comes out to be again Y grams per liter. Grams per liter is the unit of strength. Again you have to calculate the strength up to 4 decimal place. Thank you. So as already explained the experiment, now we are going to demonstrate the experiment in front of you. As in class 11th, you have already done the acid-base titration, and we are supposed to know that you are having the knowledge of the basic apparatus. This is our pipette. We are using here it is of 20 ml. It can be 5 ml, 10 ml, 15 ml, 25 ml, but we are using the pipette of 20 ml. In this pipette, one thing you have to make it very clear that each pipette has a meniscus in it. The meniscus could be at any length. You have to pipette out the more salt solution up to the mark, that is up to the meniscus mark in your pipette. This is your conical flask, funnel, and here we are using the burette. Burette is of 50 ml. In burette, we will fill the KMnO4 solution by using funnel, or you can say by the help of funnel. Now we will take burette and fill it by the solution of KMnO4 using funnel. We will fill the burette like this up to the 0th mark, that is the 50 ml. As I have already kept it filled for you. So after filling it, we will put it in the stand. And now our experiment, we are ready with the burette filled with KMnO4. Now, by using this pipette, we will pipette out 20 ml of more salt solution in this. So I have filled the more salt solution in this pipette up to the mark, and then just by removing my finger, it will blow down in the conical flask. This is our 20 ml more salt solution. Now in this we will add 1 test tube full H2SO4 solution. I have already taken it, and then I add like this. Then with a slowly shaking, we will mix the more salt solution and H2SO4. As it is visible that this is a colorless solution, whereas in burette we are having a purple color solution of KMnO4. As we have already told you that the KMnO4 solution will act as a self-indicator. Therefore, we are not adding any indicator in this experiment. Now, we will add KMnO4 solution from this burette to this conical flask drop by drop with constant shaking. Slowly and slowly we will perform this experiment with constant shaking. In the end point, the solution becomes light pink. This time also, whenever the KMnO4 is added to this, it turns out to be pink and later disappears. The pink color will retain in this solution till the complete redox titration will take place. With constant, slowly and slowly, we are shaking it. We have to wait at least for 20 seconds for the color. If it does not disappear, then this is our end point. Otherwise, we have to end it again. So, this is your light pink color obtained and it is not disappearing. So, see, this is our end point color. Now, how you have to take the reading? In this, since it is a colored solution, we will not be able to see the reading. So, we will always take the upper meniscus as the reading. For example, in this case, we are having it as 16. So, in calculation, we will, here, we have written it X ml. So, in this, it will be 16 ml. Since it is our burette reading, it will be 16 ml. We will perform this experiment till we will obtain the same reading up to the 16 ml. But then, what will be the change in this? So, our X value will be here, it will be your 16. So, we will do the calculation by using this 16 ml in this calculation table.